All right, I'm gonna give you a choice. These are your choices. You only have these two choices. There are no other choices. One, I'll deny the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Or two, I'll grant your application for deferred adjudication. However, if you're revoked on the deferred adjudication by some other judge, because I will not be here, you're looking at potentially 10 years in the prison. Court is calling 2026 CR 005042, State versus Gary Anders. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Right, state.
Defense?
Robert Porter.
And are you Mr. Anders?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Anders, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, I believe we're waiving the punishment enhancement, but otherwise proceeding this.
Any objections?
No objection.
This is an opposed offer. Okay. All right, Mr. Anders, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Anders, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
I am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison, $2,000 fine. State is opposed to your applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
I believe so, Your Honor.
All right, so you can apply for probation. They're gonna tell me that they don't want you to have probation. And I could deny your application and sentence you up to 6 years in the prison. Did you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state defense, is that the plea?
Yes.
It is, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
I did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Plead guilty.
State any evidence.
Judge, we have to stay exhibit number 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to jury trial, the right for you or your attorney to cross-examine any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Counsel, if you would like to come back sooner.
I'm ready today.
Okay. All right, the court then will hear argument.
What was reserved for both, Judge?
Judge, I understand it's a felon in possession of a firearm. And I hope the court read that police report, but I hope she read it very carefully. Okay. The simple fact of the matter is he pled guilty because he is guilty. That's what he said. Should have never had a gun. His son's birthday, he's 18 years old, went to his stepfather's house. Stepfather, for some reason, doesn't like him, but he went over to the house just to say happy birthday to his son. Because the stepfather doesn't like him, calls the police and tells the story about how he is threatening him and pointing a gun at him, which never happened. And what ended up happening, the police show up, sees him out there. Oh, we did there, and there's a gun found in the vehicle. Then the father-in-law turns around and tells the police, oh yeah, he never threatened me and he never brandished a gun. The reason I tell that story, Judge, is this: he should have never had a firearm because he is a felon. This isn't the kind of case that we give up to 6 years. He's not brandishing it. He wasn't threatening anybody. It was just about him going to see his son on his birthday. Shouldn't have ever had the gun, and his stepfather just not liking him, trying to get him in trouble. So we're asking this court basically to grant this application. If not, based on the facts of this case, Judge, I would hope that the court would go on the lower end of that sentence.
Hey,
Judge, our argument is that Mr. Andrews was sentenced to 2 years TDC back in 2019. He was then sentenced to 4 years TDC back in 2024, and he was found with an unholstered firearm in his waistband. Judge, we'd argue that Mr. Andrews is not complying with the law. He's already had multiple penitentiary trips, and we think 6 years is appropriate.
all right, I'm gonna give you a choice. These are your choices. You only have these two choices. There are no other choices. One, I'll deny the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Or two, I'll grant your application for deferred adjudication. However, if you're revoked on the deferred adjudication by some other judge, because I will not be here, you're looking at potentially 10 years in the prison.
The deferred adjudication.
Can I have one quick second?
Sure. The docket. Oh, you mean, yes. Excuse me, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
can I have a copy of the docket
Yes, ma'am.
for the court reporter? Oh, and this is. Okay, thank you. And while they're printing it out, before I even take it up, I'll make sure I give you something so you'll have it. Yes. So what does he want to do?
I'll take the deferred.
All right. Court will sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, 100 hours of community service restitution. Hours, once you complete parenting, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with Ivan, Ivan Hesbrook, Hessbrook, or Porter.
Well, I would do if that's what he's asking for, Judge. It was just my understanding is drugs were not really that much of an issue as of now that he's been sober for quite some time.
Okay,
So I mean, if that's what he is, maybe he's having a realization, Judge.
all right,
but
so
that's-
we'll do a referral to felony drug court out of custody and just tell them about your sobriety, and what they will do is they will see about sober living for you. Normally, I would say lifetime probation. You're not with Lifetime anymore, that's correct? So, I mean, you could do lifetime recovery on your own.
Okay.
But, and they have Oxford House, but the easiest way to get in those sober living homes is through felony drug court, through lifetime recovery.
I think there's no like numbers or anything. I think,
Probation will help you with
okay,
that.
that's what I was asking.
All right. So, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And Ms. Abrams, even though he has priors and he's not allowed to own a weapon, I'll just add no possession of firearms or ammunition.
Yes, Judge.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Judge.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good day. Judge.
You too.
In the end, the judge gave Gary Anders something many repeat offenders never get, another chance. But the court also made it painfully clear that this was not forgiveness without limits. The firearm, the priors, the repeated violations, all of it followed him into sentencing. Do you think the judge made the right call? Or did Anders just waste his final opportunity? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.